Yeah, when you're putting my family at risk by doxing my address every day, cam-toing me every day, having horrible comments on me every day, it is harassment. And that's what I'm going to say. And it's also stalking behaviour. So I don't care what this stupid Lottie is saying. Oh, Lottie is saying, but all the shit she said or done, da-da-da, You're pathetic. Excuse for a woman, Lottie. You really are. Go and give your head a wobble and get out the backside of Corey. Because it's embarrassing. Okay? Are you speaking of someone's manhood? No. No. When someone speaks on my clapper, and you don't obviously know the full story here about the clapper, and I've got to be careful what I say, obviously. And I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm just talking if someone, my clapper, my body has been spoken by many times on here. And I'm not saying by who, but, you know, Pearl has spoke on my body, degrading my body. I've had people tell people to report me to the police because I'd committed the crime on my body. So don't make it one way here. If I've spoken about that, it's a reaction. If I've spoken about anyone's body, it's a reaction. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm not allowed to. I'm just talking about anybody on here that has doxed my address multiple times on here. You cannot compare what I've said and what you've done when I've had people turn up at my house trying to kick my door down. That's the consequences of doxing. So I've had that. So there you go. And I'm just talking in general. I'm not talking about anyone specific, okay? Cover yourself. Yeah. I'm just talking about Pearl or Miss Red. I'm talking about any of them. You know what I mean? That is doxing my dress. That's all. They, you know, and I'm talking about Miss Red here and Pearl have degraded my body. So you can't just hang on to one thing when there's multiple that people have done to me, but you're hanging on one thing. Anyway, yeah. If you talk about mental times, no, June, I don't. I really don't. Not really. Not really. If that's the case, report it then. I don't. That's what I'm saying. You're holding on to one thing that I've probably done. One thing against multiple things, and that's one of them being doxing my dress on a daily basis. The other one, what you're saying, could be a tit for tat. You know, the clapper, I don't know. Could be a tit for tat. But, yeah, you need to get your facts right, I think. Because a lot was put on there. A lot. Thank you, Christine. But anyway, let's change the subject, please.